Hello, my loves. Welcome to this new decade. So I know you can feel it in you. A new you is already being born, and you should be so proud of yourself for that. You did the work, you made the effort, and it's happening. And it's only the beginning. So this moment right now is such a pivotal moment with this next chapter of your life. It's a chance to really close the door on any old things you want to move beyond, and to really take a moment to consciously create what will happen next. So what I'll be sharing with you today is such an important process for you to give yourself the support you need to make the most of this next stage. It will determine how you use this very precious next year of your life. It will determine what you create and how you feel over this immensely next valuable year. Will you be creating by default, powerless to the people and environment around you? Or will you be consciously creating and living a life you really want to? Will things be an autopilot for you to assess at the end of the year and hope and cross your fingers that it all went well? As Liam likes to say, no. Or will it be the ground that you lay the launching pad for the rest of the epic life that you want to lead? Will it be the year that you experience the daily unfolding, the manifestation of the powerful vision you create right now? I'm hoping it's gonna be this one. So for that reason, our time is our most valuable resource. It's our limited life energy. It's what we use to create everything. And once spent, we can't get it back. So we're gonna make sure you spend that baby wisely this year. And we are all going to share in each other's journeys to support the lows, and best of all, to revel in the highs. So I'd love for you to use this rare opportunity right now to get super powerful clarity and super powerfully charged up to make 2020 the year that you turn that bomba clock corner. All right, so I'm going to share a few exercises with you, and what I'd like you to do is pause at the end of each exercise and do it. Because I know that after this video, nobody goes and does those damn workbooks, and this is so important. Remember, everything you want wants to find you. We just need to connect to it and reel it in like a fish. So schedule maybe 30 minutes to do the exercise I'm about to share. Trust me, 30-minute investment in being strategic about how you use this next year of your life will pay off more than anything else you could possibly do with that 30 minutes. Okay? Let's go. So, exercise number 1, closing the door. All right, so we all have those things. The things that we obsess about, ruminate about, keep doing, that we hate doing and we want to stop doing. So what I would like you to do is write down 3 of them here. 3 things we want to officially put behind us. For me, to give you some examples, my 3 things are: 1, being affected by what people think of me. I am so over that right now. The second thing is spending time overthinking, because that's time that's wasted that I could be using to create what I want to create. And the third thing is procrastinating because of fear. So please pause and do that right now and then press play again when you're done. Alrighty, so now, every time you start thinking or doing one of those things, immediately switch to something else. Just don't go down that train of thought. We're gonna go hard with repaving the neural pathways on that bullshit. All right? So, exercise 2. Leaving on a high note. So you know those breakups you left on a low note? We ain't doing none of that BS going into 2020. So we're taking the Michelle Obama high road on this one. Right now, what I'd like us to do is leave 2019 in the way that serves us most. People always think of what they didn't do this last year, what they didn't achieve, and start the new year feeling like failures. And that does not help our energy, it does not help us create, and it's extremely inaccurate and unfair to you. No, 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 no. I want us to do some reprogramming right now. What you're gonna do is think of all the things you're really proud of yourself for doing this last year. So pause the video and write them down now. Alrighty, so we're going to share our notes from exercise 1 and 2 on our first call, and the link for that is going to be in this month's call card below this module. Okay, so exercise number 3 is, and this is the magic sauce. So the unreal clarity I got from this silenced all my doubts because it became very clear to me what I needed to do and how. It made doubts, distractions, fears fade away, and it completely ignited me. So I'm really excited to share this exercise with you. This is so important. Everything else was just a groundwork. So this one's a 4-parter. So remember to do the exercise here. Make notes so we can share this on the call and we can work through anything we need to. And also hold each other accountable, because accountability is a beautiful thing. It helps us to be true to ourselves, to optimize our mind and our time and our energy, and to be happy when we look back at what we actually did with our time. So the part 1 is priority management. So I first heard about this exercise from Jim Quick, and he shared, if everything becomes important, then nothing becomes important. So the idea is to put the first things first. So what he said was, the most important thing is to keep the most important thing the most important thing. So I know you've heard of priorities before, but in an effort to overachieve, we sometimes try and have many priorities with the intention of doing many things. And a lot of times this really works against us, as what's actually really important to us suffers as we try and overachieve on all these other things that didn't really matter as much. So let's get extremely clear on this. Ask yourself, what's most important to me in 2020? What's important to me in my life? Just one thing. You could choose 2 if you really want to, but there needs to be clarity about which one is first. So please pause and do that right now. All right, guys, part 2 is energy management. And we all learned how important this was, right? So we talked about how energy is our most valuable resource, right? The thing is that a lot of the things we put our energy toward are taking our energy. Things like people, food, products, thoughts. But that's so last year for us guys, right? So this year, I want you to be super strategic about how you're using your priceless limited energy. To do this, I invite you to make a list of the things that give you vitality and momentum and the things that take away from it. So let's say 5 things that energize you and make you sharp and your best you, and 3 things that drain you and zap that good energy. So please pause and do it, and then come right back and we'll continue. All right, we are on to part 3. And so this is time management. So your calendar should reflect the things that are most important to you in your life. So as Jim Quick shared, the opposite of distraction is traction. And in order to create that traction that makes real change, makes real things happen, creates real things in our lives, we have to stay away from distraction. So what I'd love for you to do here is look at the things that really take away your momentum. Actually think about how you use your time in your day. Then I invite you to create a list of 5 things that build up that traction, the things that feed you. So like, what things, when you do them, it helps create that traction. And when you have your priorities clear and you're managing your energy and you put those things in your calendar, you build this just massive momentum. So please pause this video and give that a go. What things create traction and what things take away from your traction. Okay, dokie. Part 4, the last part, is vision. Finally, my favorite part of this exercise. So the world is so tempting and so many people want so many things from us, and there are so many situations that are tempting and distracting, and sometimes we're scared, so we also kind of shy away. But what we need is a powerful vision that really compels us. It needs to be so crystal clear that it really pulls you to create it and gets you through the difficult times. Clarity has power. You need to be able to choose what you want and close your eyes and imagine it and meditate on it. So as Jim importantly points out, so many people shrink their vision to fit their current reality and their current circumstances. Don't do that. That's no bueno. And it's not helping you propel forward. It's keeping you right where you are, and that's not why we're here. So I want you to think big. I want you to expand your vision and your skills, your passions, and your capabilities to meet your destiny. So really journal now about what you really see for yourself. Separate yourself from any doubts or fears or limiting beliefs. Go as far as create a mental movie, seeing it playing out. Really describe it in as much detail as possible. And then, once you've done that, this is the really important part. Pick one word to remind you of this powerful vision that you have for yourself. So pause it now and go ahead and do that. One word that really connects this vision to you. You can say the word and you feel it. Okay. So I've created a meditation to help you with this vision for this month, to just really dive into that some more. Now, I invite you to join us in the group call to really share what you got from this exercise with us so we can talk it through with you. You remember how helpful that was when we did that before. It would be really nice to kick off 2020 with a group of people supporting you on your journey. So you can find the date and the link for that in this month's call section. It's like right under this module, you see it. And we'll also do a quick 1-minute group meditation holding the intention for each other's journeys to give us all some support for our journeys. And we saw how powerful that was last time we did that. So thank you for sharing your time with me and for committing to yourself even more this year and just continuing on that journey. I don't have words to express how proud I am of you guys and how lucky I feel that I'm on this journey with you and I get to share. I mean, when I see like the things happening for you, when I can feel the changes in you, it really just really touches me, and I just can see so much how this is just the beginning for you. And I'm so happy that you're investing in yourself and investing your time in continuing that journey for yourself, because I'm just so excited about how much more is to unfold. And I think it's really cool that we're all sharing what we want for this year so that we can all support each other through those challenges and really feel that joy and share that joy when we start bringing that thing into our life that we want to manifest. So I'm so looking forward to doing this with you guys. Please do the exercise, really spend the time. It will be so worth it. And I'm so excited to talk to you guys in the group call. So I love you so much. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.